What's the difference between gas versus hydraulic truck shock absorbers? Imagine you're driving a big truck or an 18-wheeler down a bumpy road. You want a smooth ride that keeps your cargo safe and your tires firmly on the ground. That's where shocks come into play. But not all shocks are the same. Today, we're going to look at the two main types, gas shocks and hydraulic shocks. Knowing how they work can help you decide which is best for your truck or heavy-duty vehicle. Hydraulic shocks are the traditional choice. They use oil inside a sealed chamber. When the suspension moves, the oil flows through tiny valves, creating resistance. This resistance slows down the movement of the suspension, making bumps feel softer. Hydraulic shocks are simple and usually less expensive. They work well for lighter loads or less demanding driving. But when you drive long distances or carry heavy loads, these shocks can develop air bubbles inside the oil. This foaming reduces their ability to control suspension movement, leading to a softer, less controlled ride. Over time, this can cause more wear on your tires and suspension parts. Gas shocks add a different element. Inside the shock, alongside the oil, there is pressurized nitrogen gas. This gas is kept under high pressure, which helps prevent the oil from foaming or forming air bubbles during heavy use. Because of this, gas shocks stay more consistent in how they dampen suspension movement. They provide a firmer, more responsive ride, especially when hauling heavy loads or driving over rough terrain. Gas shocks also dissipate heat better, which is important for trucks that go on long hauls or tow heavy trailers. They help keep the tires in better contact with the road, improving stability and handling. For trucks and 18-wheelers, gas shocks are often the better choice. They handle heavy loads more reliably and resist fade during long trips. Hydraulic shocks might be enough if you mostly drive lighter loads or on smooth roads. But for demanding driving conditions, gas shocks give you more control and durability. In summary, hydraulic shocks relying only on oil damping are cheaper and give a softer ride. Gas shocks combine oil with pressurized nitrogen gas, which keeps damping consistent and handles heat better. They provide a firmer, more stable suspension that's ideal for heavy-duty trucking. Picking the right shocks depends on your typical loads, driving style, and what you need most, comfort or control. If you're hauling heavy freight or doing long-distance driving, gas shocks are usually the way to go.